last time we left off, the party ascended the volcanic peak at the end of the Empire to fight their final, for many of them, challenge in this weird group of people. You took some casualties as Lucinda lays dead atop the volcano, and Eleanor thrown to tumble down the mountain. Body unsure where it is. Kalaris hurled to the bottom, unsure of her fates. But after much hardship and a very well-fought fight, you all managed to emerge victorious. We begin our last session. Just as the echoes of the Red Emperor's cries fade to the rising of the sun, a very brief moment of silence as you're all realizing that you did it. For most of you, you've survived. But it's not quite over. Top of the round, Salaf.
I cast Aid on Osin. Technically, your max HP goes down by 5, but you do heal 5 points because I can't stack Aid. Phantomius, your max HP and current HP go up by 5. Ooh. And
so wait, I'm at 5 hit points.
You're at 5.
Ocean was after you.
I am going to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I do this or not?
You would heal.
I was gonna say because I have a healing potion. Is there not to use that?
On your turn.
Someone else has to be.
I thought I'd ask them.
Jasper gets Emberos.
Ooh.
Gets, 5
And I have
max
temporary hit
current
points,
HP.
too.
And with that, initiative comes to a close.
Did we do it?
Look.
I kind of look at, like, I take Osin by the shoulder. Buddy.
What?
Look. I point to the supposed corpse of the Red Emperor.
Just ashen scales.
It's just ashen
No.
scales.
No fucking way. What? Eleanor.
Kalaris. I'm immediately casting Fly on myself and zooming down to see where the tunnel is. Without explanation.
Emberos, I don't believe. Well, Lex called it out, so I'm gonna say, with their aid, you have an idea of where to start. I'm gonna need an investigation or perception check. DC is pretty high.
Do I notice this happening?
I think I would.
You see Ambrose rushing down, yeah.
I know Lex is already giving aid, but can
I don't know if you
Am I allowed
took
to
me with
take
him.
the greater
some more
thing
aid
Can you
potion?
take me with you?
Since initiative came to a close?
Ambrose?
What?
Did you-
I just went without explanation.
Yeah, you can
without
take
any
it.
motion.
Alright, that is 2D.
Lexus just on his knees.
I kind of walk over to I walk over to Lex as well.
I do
I'm
the
not
same
rolling this
thing.
many dice,
I
sorry.
don't say anything. I just kind of take Lex and I hold Lex.
I kind of give him like a big I kneel
what's
beside
that?
him.
Investigation or perception.
Okay, that is
Do you think I'm able
6.
to go and give him
That is 8 points of
advantage or
healing.
something by seeing him
Huh?
fly
What?
away?
I took a healing
I
potion.
would say at this point you'd have to make a separate roll. He's already made it.
16.
You see where it just started, and you see partway near the mountain, there are blood splatters that go from near the top and then fall off at a certain point, and you can't find where they continue. But you get the sense, as you find the top and somewhere near the middle, you get the sense that the body's either buried somewhere within the cliffside or fell into the ocean.
Okay. I'm gonna have Estrella also cast Fly and follow down where Ambrose was. He's gonna take Ocean with him, and Ocean's gonna wild shape into something that can swim and search in the ocean.
Frothy is gonna just see the commotion and they're gonna follow and just start walking down
Phantomius, and I turn to
the
Jasper.
Yeah.
You see right now, Jasper seems to be kind of not necessarily looking around, but moving around, like moving to different areas of the room, almost like she's searching.
I kind of take Mjolnir. I kind of like turn to Jasper. I kind of like nod her way, like asking her if it's okay to like pick you up so you can fly. Because we're gonna help you search.
Where is she?
I don't know.
What the fuck happened? She was right there.
She fell.
Fell off what? And Jasper kind of.
Phantomius starts to cry too. She's.
How deep is the edge?
I don't know. That's what I was gonna find out. If you want to come with me.
Yeah.
I kind of like grab onto her.
Crocodile ocean again.
Can Estrella and Osin both give me perception and investigation checks? The DC is
Perception
even higher.
and investigation.
And
Sure.
or investigation.
And
And the DC is even higher because Ambrose failed the first time.
I am taking an extra moment to look for diamonds in this.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation? It couldn't be perception?
Estrella
You're
got...
you're searching through a hoard of gold.
Estrella got...
Well, yeah, but what if I'm just going...
Can he?
I think you're looking
You're
for a
digging
specific
through.
thing.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Estrella got...
Holy shit.
Starting off strong, baby.
Oh.
Last session.
So, not only do you find a diamond that is sufficient, you find one that is worth a lot of money. And from what you've heard, you get the sense that one of these was probably from Boehm's hoard. And these are capable of resurrecting someone at 9th level, but no one has the spell.
I can't use. I need something. Nat 20 fucking screwed me. I need something smaller. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? I take this and I look at Lex's. Let's go. There's some work to be done. It's not over yet. And
In the moment, I need
Estrella
the
got
checks, yeah.
8,
Oh,
Ocean
yeah.
got a 24.
Frothy's with them, kind of. Frothy's just like on the side of the mountain, scouting.
I need one more perception check. After that, that's it.
I was gonna ask, am I able to fly down to where like Eleanor's body was and with telekinesis like start digging up the ground?
I'm
to
in
see
the
if I can find if she
ocean.
was
Just,
buried?
I'm in the ocean.
Shitty rolls.
Shitty
rolls
What'd you
again.
turn into?
I will say you can give Frothy advantage.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You need that.
Yeah, I just rolled really shitty.
Actually, no.
Okay, that's
better.
Perception?
Mhm.
16.
You only have a +1 perception.
So,
No, this is a 13.
Osin
I
and
have
Estrella.
24, yeah. And I'm
Osin,
in the
you
ocean.
dive deep into the ocean,
I think I'm not. Maybe.
and for a while, you
I'm a reef shark right now. I'm not.
you look and you find a body, and then another, and then another. As you search the bottom of the ocean, after many bodies have fallen from the breaking apart city, making it even more difficult, you aren't able to find Eleanor in this.
I'm not.
And Estrella, with an 8, definitely not. Frothy, looking on the surface,
Also,
you
I just thought I should mention my ability to walk on walls also gives me the ability to walk on water. So,
Of course it does.
so if that, just incorporate that in there. If that,
You don't find a Leonor, but you do find what looks like a washed up body on the reef, and as you move over, you see them twitch and move and get up, and you see the battered to fuck Kalaris, but alive.
yeah, I'm gonna just shout. How far away am I from everyone else?
And
We I
that's-
think
Oh,
we're
wait,
in the
you know
same
what?
direction as
It
him
doesn't
at
matter.
first, and then we
I can
turned
project my
right.
voice up to 600 feet.
Oh! Yeah, we'll hear him.
I'm just gonna shout, "Hey, I found Kalaris!"
We're coming! As I'm holding Jasper, and we've
Jasper's
skyrocketed.
extremely uncomfortable in this flying situation.
I know! Just.
Is there anyone in the water that looks slightly alive?
In that 4?
In the water,
Osa wants to get someone. I don't
Yeah.
think he likes any of the bodies in the water.
not a lot of them look like they're alive. You find a handful of stragglers and kind of get them to safety, but there's not a lot. You've committed a lot of murder. You've committed a lot of genocide today.
Did digging through the side of the mountain find any remnants of what could have happened?
You found more evidence of that blood trail, but you don't know where the body could be.
Estrella's gonna slap himself with, I think, well, he's gonna fucking fly down to a ledge so he's not gonna fall off of anything. And then would slap himself with, no, he doesn't have that right now.
So Bob has something they want to do while you're.
Yeah.
Just like time-wise, so I looked for the diamond. I found a big diamond. Is it okay if
With a natural 20, I will say you are able to find one that is gonna work for your purposes.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, I grab onto Lex's arm and I say,
Also, it's just a side note. Just looking through this gold. Saying about 1 million would be a vast understatement.
Yeah, I figured.
That's like maybe a tiny portion of this gold.
Trillions worth of gold.
Not that much. Not that
Billions
much.
worth of gold.
Not even that much. But it's still a fuck ton of money.
I look and I go, that's for later. For right now, do you want to learn how to skydive?
Oh.
What? I grab his arm and I jump off.
Wait!
We left loose.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Wait, no one else is still
Yeah,
up there.
Only loose.
Everybody dipped and left the body up there.
David Clark,
Yeah, I'm aware. Partway down, I use my birdnado to start slowing me down, and then when I get close to the ground, I cast web, and the last 20 feet, me and Lex fall through webbing. So I've got fly speed, and I've got 20 feet of webs slowing us,
Okay.
so we don't just fucking impact
We don't
and scatter.
Also, in this time, Mikey, you gotta tell me what you're doing, because for everybody else, it's been more than a minute. You gotta tell me what you're doing.
It's been more than a minute.
For everyone but you and Lex.
I desperately, I let go of Lex, and is there any chance I can, like, spring off of my webs and, like, get an aerial view? I have a fly speed anyways, but, like, I want to get an aerial view, and, I mean, I've heard, time-wise, if it's been a minute for everyone but me, I've heard that Kalaris has recovered. I know where that is. People are still searching. No one's called out Eleanor. I'm looking for Eleanor frantically. Yeah, I'm looking for Eleanor just from above. Yeah, I don't. If anyone, I don't think anyone's around to give me the help action. I'm looking.
I'll say Lex can give you the help action.
Sick.
You have one more perception check.
I just want you to
The
know.
DC is very high, and I have it in my head.
There's
Yep.
nothing I can do. I mean,
Yep.
I'm out of everything.
Come Come on, 17 or higher. Come on.
No
That is
way.
another natural 20 for a 33.
Whoa.
What
The DC was 27.
Wow.
the fuck? You would have done that regardless.
These
Natural
dice
or
are
not.
popping off.
Holy shit.
27 actually.
Bro, Mikey, your rolls this like
Set.
past 2 days.
This one's
You've been like reaching
Silva.
out of all of Jeff's
Silva.
like.
Elias,
I mean,
Silva,
I'm not complaining at this
whoever's
point.
in control, Savath is looking around, and their eyes flit around, and just despair washes over them. But no, I'm not surprised. And you feel yourself shunted away, as if a hand has pressed you in the forehead and shoved you to the back as Elias looks straight down at a singular point, and you get a perfect sense. You look at the blood trail, you look at the splash patterns, you look at where it could have been. You have a perfect idea of where it is, but you can't call anyone else. What are you doing?
I start schmooving. I just go as fast as possible. Non-magical difficult terrain doesn't do anything, so I can run max speed wherever I am. I full on just drop flying speed to get to the ground faster.
Okay. It is in the water.
I have a swim speed same as my walk speed.
And this shark
So
can
you
swim
are
for 7 hours
okay.
or so.
So you go and you dive. How many feet can you move per round?
35.
35.
Yeah.
And that's with how much is your maximum?
Oh, with dash 70, I don't have bonus.
70 feet. You
bonus
see.
action.
You see
It's
Sylvath.
rogue only.
But bonus action.
Do I see
I mean, technically, I can also actually no. My
Advanced
actions,
spell.
I can't. I don't have any movement increasing spells, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm just.
So for the rest of you, you see Sylvath. You're all looking around, and it looks almost as if Sylvath is joining the fray. But for people like Osen, with a very high passive,
25. I'm in the ocean.
you see that as Sylvath passes right by you, there is an intent, there is a
I'm
goal,
following.
and they just make their way, and you see a pile of bodies, and you reach over and pull one aside, and you see a black cloak.
I'm pulling it up and I'm pulling it with you probably.
I'd say
if I
15.
You
know.
have
They grab it like
Two rounds.
Question.
2 rounds. Yeah, all right, round 1. I cast Revivify. I have.
while underwater.
It has verbal.
You're not there.
Okay. Round 1, I swim. If I'm holding a Leonor,
And I'm helping.
You would
that's
have
half
35. You
movement.
would have 35.
You
for
can
dash.
talk underwater, you
So-
just can't breathe.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just going to affect you.
I'm trying to swim to the surf. I'm going up. I'm not going for land.
The
I'm just
shark
getting to where I can
is
get
assisting.
enough air in my lungs to immediately
It's about-
use the verbal components.
It's going to take you at least 2 rounds to get up there.
I got you.
What if
Because
there's
you're
a
moving
shark
at half
pushing?
speed.
I got you with
I'm gonna
reincarnate.
say-
I'm assisting.
I need a general dexterities check from you.
From Osen.
Great, Osen.
I don't see this happening.
Oh,
Oh my god, no
Jesus.
fucking way.
You're
What
half-
is the shark
You are
stats?
halfway there.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have a
shark stats.
It
single-
doesn't matter
It's a nat
though.
one.
Still
It's a
not
nat one.
one.
You have a single round.
sorry.
You're halfway there. What are
Can
you
you
doing?
cast it in the water?
I
can.
did it in the water once.
He can.
Oh yeah, you did.
Once.
Just
So what are
He
you
doesn't
doing?
know
so if I do it and I'll pull you up.
So
Only
Moth
if you
doesn't
want
know that.
Whatever.
Yeah. I thought underwater you couldn't do verbal components.
We've done it before.
Yeah.
Does still Moth
Oh,
know that?
then I'm just
Osen
gonna.
has been revived underwater before.
I have.
Oh, then I just
Does it really matter?
scream bubbles. Whatever.
it's coming full circle.
I just
So
scream bubbles and pulled out the Revivify diamond and just kind of like I don't have anything to say because I'm just diamond shatters
From the apple, you hear blub, 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 blub.
can you see the little bubbles rising?
and Eleanor's up with 1 and I am
I don't
out.
know. Am I
of
Hold on.
spells.
Am I
As
out?
Sylvath, as you raise the diamond and press it into Eleanor's chest, you feel it dissolve into sea foam by your hands, and it seeps into Eleanor's body, and the body begins to glow faintly. And there's just a moment of silence. Eleanor, you stand within a snowy forest.
Oh, the music time.
You remember this path that you're walking. It's the path that you watched friends walk down in their last moments. You walked down it yourself. Not malicious, not an all-consuming need for the soul. Just peace. What is Eleanor feeling in this moment?
She definitely feels very at unease. She feels as though what she wanted to finish was not yet done, and that she doesn't feel like she should be in this place.
As you take a single step, you hesitate before walking forward, and you see, stepping from behind a tree in front of you, mantle of black feathers, as a tall, feminine form, porcelain mask over their face, steps out in front of you in the trail, holds out their hand to you. As they do, you feel a pull behind you. You hear garbled screams behind you, a chanting, brief, stretched on and on and on. You turn. You see flashes. You see your body carried from what looks like a deep ocean. Sylvath, Elias, dragging you with every last breath in their body to save you. You see more flashes. You see Osen appear briefly as their life comes to an end, and they rapidly recover. You watch in another final moment of death. You watch the enormous red form of the Emperor screaming and suddenly silenced. No. You've been given a choice. The path behind you, it's back to where you were. If you choose to go forward, you go knowing that your people are okay. You see, right before the moment of decision, another figure walk by you. Feminine, long trench coat. And for the first time, just letting her long, wavy hair fly free, as she releases a wide-brimmed hat and just settles in the snow. Watch Lucinda walk forward to the matron and take her outstretched hand. She looks back at you, smiles. The matron reaches out another hand. Lucinda says, "Choice is yours, darling. still have more life to live. But if this is too much, it's alright. You've done all you can.
I'd love to join you for a cup of tea, but I'm afraid I have things to attend to, things to fix, people to love, and sons to raise, a kingdom to rebuild. I'll see you on the other side. It may be a couple of years, but I'll see you.
We're here to greet you when you do. Take care of yourself, darling. As you turn and walk to that path behind you. Savat, you pressing your hands where the diamond was against their heart. And for a moment, there's nothing. And you suddenly feel thrashing and moving as Eleanor, you are drowning.
The first thing the shark does is her dashing, just bodily pulling
Just
her.
you feel a shark grab you and wrench you out of the sea.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Do I see
Eleanor
Wait.
Oh, wait.
lives.
I'm alive!
Once again, poetry. The 3 original remaining party members are together.
I know.
And Osen unwild shapes as he's climbing out of the water. Just
I'm immediately sobbing as I'm pulled out, and I just grab for Osen and Sylvath. And yes, even Sylvath, I'm giving them the biggest hug I could possibly muster.
Lex.
Can I fly after them, like to get all of
I
them
don't think
back
Lex has
here?
seen it yet. I don't. Where?
Or
Did
try
Lex
to
see
get
this?
some Lenore back
You
here?
begin-
Can Frothy
You
hear
begin
this?
to gather
Because I call for Frothy.
everyone
to
slowly
call for
together.
Lex.
You're currently in a web
Where are you
hammock.
currently meeting everyone?
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
Nearby, but
yeah, I'm stuck in a
on the
fucking
beach,
web.
right, with Kalaris.
Yeah, we.
I don't know.
Lex
Yeah.
like hasn't
Are you-
moved since you put
Are you
him
all
down.
trying to reconvene at the beach or trying to get back up to the lair?
Say the
Beach. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's down there
the
anyway.
lair's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go back for all that gold.
Is it going
Is
to
it?
be there?
It's not
Let's check.
still rising, is it?
Perception check.
I
17.
look at Eleanor and I hug her
You
back.
do see that parts of it are falling away, but not in a rapid succession. It looks as if it has stopped, and it stopped for a while. But it seems to be going into a more dormant state very, very slowly. You're unsure of who might get there first to that horde, or whatever's up there. But I leave that up to you.
If the people want that gold, they can have it. Let's just get everyone together.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna hit you with
Am I
my
like-
7th level spell slot. Heal for 80 hit points.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'll
No,
take
I'm
that.
gonna hit you with my 6th level spell slot of heal.
You had both of them left?
It's 70. No, I had my 5th.
I'll take that. I won't even heal myself.
I think 8th level heal unless you have to use
I
this.
hold
70
your
is
face
enough.
in my hands and I'm so glad you're still here.
Me too.
Because we really, really need you.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna burn my face in your shoulder. I'm gonna cry.
I feel like I would turn to Jasper. Eleanor's alive.
Are they?
Eleanor's alive.
Am I like following behind you guys, or are we all already at the beach?
Everybody is in their own steed has gathered. If you'd like to do anything special in that time, let me know.
I am like bolting past everyone, and I just stop
And
in front of them. And just, are you still hugging them? I'm not saying this is.
I'm vibing.
I immediately like they're like I'm trying to like hide my tears because I still got my hood up and I just like
Oh.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
A stealth check?
Stealth or deception?
Yeah.
You're trying to hide your tears.
My
Yeah.
passive perception of 25.
My passive
Ooh.
perception.
That's no good.
The stealth,
21.
the stealth check you said.
Ugly cry.
Minus
Ugly
12.
cry.
That's a 3.
Ugly cry.
So Bob, you see it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much it matters to you. Eleanor, you do see Ambrose is kind of on the side, and is kind of holding himself back and is kind of just keeping to himself, but
I'm so sorry.
I go up to him and I, gently rub the tears away from his face and give him little kisses on his cheeks where the tears were. And then I give him a big hug.
I hold tighter.
and that's on.
At this point, I'm like down on my knees. Like after all that's gone, I'm like trying to help Kalar up. Wait, can you hear me? Please God, tell us you can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear him. Get the fuck off. I'm sorry.
Frothy, I'm assuming, is still
Is she
there.
standing?
She's getting herself up. She looks like her fucking legs hurt. Like a lot.
I think Jasper knows this, and she's gonna immediately push her down, just like, thunk.
Make a strength check.
Oh my god.
Can I don't know who to help you.
Wait.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Make a strength check.
That's your thing.
Yeah, just let it
Yeah,
happen.
it's
Brennan.
bad.
Thank you, Chris.
13.
She-
Jump off a fucking cliff?
Immediately tries to kill Jasper. Sorry.
No, it was thrown.
I got eaten.
Same here.
I'm happy you didn't
Yeah,
go all the way.
yeah.
Did you just say you were happy? What did you just say?
I'm gonna grab Pantomius because Frothy's still there, and I'm just gonna like
Pull
pull
away.
away. This is not his moment.
Can I contest this?
Let it happen! Dude!
No, I want to stand there. Don't pull me away.
Pull him like 20 feet away.
Stunning strike.
Yeah, not all of it, but yeah, I'm gonna just try to pull him away. because-
Stunning strike him. Yes.
You don't have to. Anything. That was how. But we lived.
You did. I just wish I felt any different.
You listen. You remember the compass I gave the owl? Oleander, the dumb fuck.
I think so.
Do you know why I gave it to him?
No, I don't think so.
You see, I wasn't giving him a compass. I was actually telling him something. And she's just gonna look right at Clarissa and kill her. So I know you might not feel it yet, but I love you.
No, that's okay.
You see her. You see her face twitch, and she is actively trying. But you see it begin to slip. Everyone there, you see Jasper's heart explode and blood splatter Kalarsh's face. You watch as Jasper falls to her knees. and falls to the
Eleanor,
ground.
if I see a diamond come out of that bag,
No!
you lose a hand.
Jasper!
The fuck?
What?
You watch Jasper fall to the ground dead. And you watch Sylvav holding their smoking rifle as you heard a gunshot go off.
Oh.
Do
On
I see
Jasper's
this?
face,
Eleanor.
just see peace.
And Osen, what are your passive perceptions?
25?
Wait, what?
I'm right next to
Did you not
Do I
hear
see this?
any of that?
I'm right next to
Joseph.
this.
Jasper,
Yeah,
I fucking shot!
You guys fight?
15.
What do we roll? What?
So
You're not rolling,
Eleanor-
it's passive.
So Eleanor, you don't see this.
Okay.
Osen, you see from Kalaris' face, you saw this whole exchange. You were a little on and off, but you saw it. She looked as if these emotions were beginning to foot away. You watch from her eyes and a little bit from her mouth this very, very faint green mist begins to just waver out. And you see where those green bits fall. You see tears begin to fall from her face, and she's no, God, no.
Kalaris, tell me how you feel right now. Tell me how you
What
feel.
did you do?
Tell me how you feel right now.
She's gonna take a full round of attacks against you.
Yeah.
I want to get in the middle of it.
I'm gonna block
getting
it.
in the middle of it. I'm getting in the middle of it.
Oh, I want to point out, no one else knows about the curse but Jess.
Yes.
No one knows.
Yeah, I will say, for the both of you that are trying to get in the middle
No,
of
I'm
it,
not in the middle. I'm like getting ready.
For everyone's perspective, you just watched Sylvath ice Jasper in cold blood with no context.
from behind,
I saw
in the middle of a confession of love.
I am getting in the middle of this. I will take that fucking round of attacks.
Did I see this? Or
Oh shit! Oh,
Where are you?
Last
You're just
I,
hanging
where
out
I
with the group?
was looking for Eleanor's body, and I didn't
So,
find
I'm
it.
gonna-
Everybody kind of got together, so yeah, you saw this.
Yeah, I'm gonna Earthbind Sylvath. Roll a strength saving throw.
And
Oh, that's
I'm in front of Kalaris.
That's an
You fail. You're now stuck there. Your speed
Laura?
falls to 0.
My flying speed is 0.
Sylvath,
Oh, yeah, so you can't fly away.
My armor class is 16.
Kalaris is gonna rush at you in this
Yeah.
moment.
Mhm.
Is gonna take 2 attacks with the greatsword.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give these advantage.
I imagine you.
Alright, he's
I mean,
No, I'm giving this advantage for other reasons.
Hey, Ken.
I figure she's going right.
That's a 23 and a 28 to hit you.
I am.
Yeah.
Can I also do
I'm
something?
physically
Immediately after her, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do something.
Can I just say that Frothy, being so new to this group, is just standing there like completely confused, like on all
Lex has
angles.
no fucking
I think
idea.
I'm holding on
You
to
were
you.
trying to uncock block
You take
Antonia.
26 points of slashing damage, and has she action surged?
No.
She's gonna action surge and unload on you again.
That's a problem.
Sorry.
This was your choice.
Oh yeah, I know.
And she's been making all of these reckless.
Yeah, I know.
19
Still hits.
That's
Yeah.
a crit, isn't it?
and 16.
Yeah, brutal crit.
No, I think you have to roll a
No,
19.
that's champion. That's not battle.
And 16
No,
to hit.
Battle Masters.
16. Yeah, that hits. Armor class. Son of a- Wait a minute.
Yeah, she does not have real critical.
Plus. Wait, no, wait. No, my armor class is. The rock guard gives me a +1, doesn't it? Rock guard is a plus.
You attuned to it?
Rock guards in the
Oh, actually, it's not. So no, scratch that. She is, however, taking a bunch of slashing damage.
She doesn't give a shit.
I know.
You take 18 points of damage.
She might give a shit.
Let me know how much damage she takes.
Oh, okay. So she attacked me 4 times.
How is she looking?
Bad, really bad.
Oh no.
I hit Jasper with. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
so
over to
first
Jasper
attack?
After.
5 slashing.
Up to 2.
Second attack.
Damage or mine.
6 slashing.
5.
Third attack. 5 slashing.
Jesus Christ, man.
7.
The last one. Another 5.
Reduced to 2. 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Are you
the
unconscious?
rot guard is kind of lashing out, and it lashes out on that last hit, as it kind of like the rot guard just and like these tendrils lash out and slash at her as I fall backwards, unconscious.
Oh no.
Gideon, you said you wanted to do something.
And also.
Okay, so he's unconscious now,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna cast a Dominate Person on Kalaris. I'm gonna heighten it as well, so she has disadvantage DC 20.
What kind of saving throw is this?
Dominate Person
I think it's
is, I believe, a wisdom save.
Not that
Oh, that's a D12, not a D20.
Yes, wait.
I,
Still
as a
though,
player,
it's an 18.
just
Fails.
Oh!
Fail.
DC 20.
Wow.
I am going to take precise control over Kalar's.
And that was a disadvantage roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Precise control over. Make sure she doesn't kill Sylvath.
There's a force behind taking over this will. It's like taking precise control is almost impossible with this person, as you are feeling a sudden rush of emotions that have not been there for years, and they come all back, and you are trying to tame that.
How does that compare to the motions of seeing my sister die?
With it, you manage to take hold of that tether, and you feel the blade dip, and you feel in that dip, she needs to decapitate him. She needs to tear him apart. She needs to make sure there is no trace except a bloody smear on the ground. But the blade falls from her hands, and she just stands there.
I'm going to rush over to
Her
Jasper's
emotions run
body.
from her.
I'm going to Kalar's.
Kenny, just thinking about it now, how much damage did she specifically do with her third attack? Was it more than 10? Because her last 2 attacks were 18 total, and I'm just trying to figure out if I'm
That was
unconscious.
total.
Yeah,
18
but,
is total.
yeah. Which one was the first one? Because I only had 10 hit points left, and if the third one was more than 10, then I'm 2 death saves down.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool
So
with that.
I'm gonna say,
if it was 9 and 9, I'm down.
I'm gonna
That's
say, I'm gonna roll a d20 for this.
okay.
You want a 11 or higher.
Cool.
The standard death save to be
18.
So you are just unconscious
Yeah.
and death saves.
Cool.
I'm going to rush
spare the dying,
to
you're
Jasper's
dumbass.
body.
Can I,
I feel bad.
Are you?
No, you just fucking shot Jasper.
Yeah, I'm trying
If
to see
anything,
what-
I want to Eldritch Blast your
Yeah,
face.
there are some
Alright,
people
fine.
helping me, and I really don't get why. But I do
Idiot
understand
first.
it.
Do I need to bring you back to life?
I've got it. I was like trying to bodily be in the middle of it.
Okay, but do you have revivify?
I have. I assume is she insta dead?
Is she dead?
Yes.
Dead? Okay.
She's
I'm
gone?
gonna go over to Jasper and cast
I'll back out of the
revivify.
way.
Okay. You pull a diamond. Use the diamond. Jasper. Where do you think you feel most at home?
My home city. It's a port city, right?
I believe so.
And there's cliffs, I imagine. The cliffside.
Yes.
She's just not near the cliff's edge, but it's a flowery field, and it smells nice. The grass is probably knee high. Warm, summery. Just a field.
For the second time, ever since you were blinded, you can see. Last thing you remember seeing was something horrible. What you see now is just the waves crashing against the shore.
I've never seen that before.
You only remember the sounds, the smell, the feel. Never seen it.
And she just stands there in awe of it. All the color.
You feel a pull from behind you. And you turn and you see about what you would expect. You see your people scrambling at the blood that smears over Kay Larson's face, and you watch for You haven't seen it many times, but you see Gideon go into a mode of pure, almost anger, but it's more, I think it would be fair to say, calculated just anger.
And can I see them, or is it more?
You see them. You see Elena rushing over to you with a diamond. You see Kalaris, the person you did this all for, standing there, blood covering her face, her sword falling from her hands, and you see just her face. It almost breaks your heart. And tears still staining her face.
So Jasper assumes it didn't work.
Make an intelligence check.
My intelligence check from beyond the grave.
7.
You don't know. You saw Gideon take some spell, cast something on her, and you watched her go from a blood-thirsty rage, saw blood on the sword fall from her hands, and she goes rigid. And just blank.
I think it's safe to say that for a second, Jasper must seem to chuckle because she sees everyone fussing and knowing the fucked up chaos that she's caused, but also just like seeing all of her people there together, just fighting still. And as she sees Kalaris, she realizes it was all for nothing, and that it didn't work. And so she's thinking and trying to change her plan and just ripping up all the stupid fucking flowers around her.
You look back at the ocean, and you weren't there before. You see the form of a black-feathered woman standing there before you, looking down at you, and you feel your fist clench. It clenches around something. You look down and you find that sword you found so long ago in the icy tundras.
Didn't know this thing could come with me to the grave.
Oh, this is a fat load of shite.
The fuck?
You look up and you see, instead of a black feathered woman,
Oh my god.
a tall, kind of willowy figure, longer, curled and wild red hair. You see scars across their face. And kind of wearing kind of looser fitting black and green robes, similar to Eleanor's, but a lot more. Seems, if someone could be more put together than Eleanor, it'd be this person. But in such a careless way that it almost seems offensive.
What the fuck?
Well, who are you?
Come on now. You haven't noticed me? You haven't recognized me?
Does it sound like the sound of my
It does.
Why am I seeing you right now?
'Cause I'm the only god you have in your sight.
You're on my side.
I'd rather you don't throw this sword into a bottomless pit, so yeah.
Oh, I did.
I don't think my plan worked. I did cause some chaos, though.
Well, that's lovely. You want to see if you're wrong?
I do. Worse worse, I'll just do it again, right?
That would be quite the show.
How many times can Jasper Jasper fake her death?
reaches up and takes the side of your face. Oh, not in a fatherly way, but it was like a medical way. Just examining and reaches up to right where your nose is, and then just kind of scrapes across your face and your eyes.
What was that for?
Well, you want to see if you got it right, didn't you? Turns around and shoves you.
Oh!
I imagine it's just the least graceful shove back to life.
It totally is.
Just rolling down
If
the
this ever was a
hill.
show, can we please get Tom Hiddleston to do this?
No!
No.
It would be fun.
And yeah, I will clumsily roll back to life.
You're using
Falls
the diamond
into
that you.
I'm like kneeling down. Jasper!
Fuck that. Oh.
Jasper! Are you okay?
Shut the fuck up, Phantomius! Fuck, Elias. Don't kill him. I told him to do this. Don't kill him.
My hand is like right there, ready to fire on the glass.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Okay.
Spare the dying.
Healing.
What kind?
I don't know.
Spare the dying.
So
Don't
Jasper,
waste your spell. I got spare.
I'm cured.
Oh my god.
as you just get up, you don't even
Whatever it is, it's called.
You don't even notice as you're pointing at the willowy figure that you've now seen for the very first time.
Oh wow.
You point at the woman in a black feathery cloak to bring back and heal the unconscious form of a man you've never met but heard plenty of times.
I think just realizing where I am and being in such a similar looking location with like the ocean and just taking some like the sun's so bright and she just kind of turns and she sees the water and she can't help but like run her foot through it and like see the way it follows. And almost forgetting where she is for a second, she then stops and turns. What's Kalaris doing?
Nothing.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
For Jasper,
Me too.
the only person you have any familiarity with the sight of them, you see Gideon.
It's nice to see you again.
And for Gideon, you see the scar that was across their eyes. And their eyes are now a very pale light blue.
Gideon's just gonna hug Jasper.
Oh.
Tears running
he's
down
crying.
his octopus face.
You're purple.
Frothy, who is very much go with the flow, just kind of like standing, looking around, and they just kind of like fall to their butt and just like kind of like I was speechless.
What the fuck's happening for you, man?
I think Jack's gonna be like, just give me a second. And she's gonna walk over to Kalaris and kind of tentatively just like kind of move around to her face, like get in her face. And be like, are you there?
Is she there?
Not yet. I am going to go to Sylvat's body.
I have been healed by Eleanor.
Oh, you're actually fine.
So I am on the ground. My eyes are open. I haven't moved yet though, so you are still welcome to come over.
Yeah, I'm definitely walking over. I'm just gonna look at you.
Defensive stance to hold my arms up in front of me.
Just go. Just get up and like.
I join Frothy over on the side. I just get up and I walk away and I just sit next to Frothy.
I don't know what's happening. Osen is just crouched.
I'm with Osen.
All right, I'm gonna drop precise control, but I will leave the spell up just in case.
Jasper. For a good few seconds before you hear Gideon finish his conversation, you think you're being fucked with. You think this god brought you back just so you can see yourself fail again. And you suddenly see her whole posture change. She doesn't move. She doesn't say anything. But you now see tears running down her face. And she slowly, as if flexing a new muscle, her whole body and face begins to change into an expression of joy, sadness. You're not sure.
I'm sorry. I looked into your curse. I tricked a fae, and they told me the only way I could break it is to kill someone you love. And it was a really big gamble to see if you actually loved me. Wait, can you feel things?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, give her advantage.
No.
It's okay. My narrative dice.
Come on, narrative dice.
Natural 1.
Narrative dice.
I had to try. Do you want to hit me? We can fight.
I don't know what I want to do. You knew?
It was my idea.
You knew and you didn't tell me.
How could I tell you that I was going to kill myself?
You knew what would fix me?
I didn't think telling you would change anything.
Telling me would have changed everything.
And I think Jasper realizes that she's ruined it, and she's like very much closing into herself and kind of stepping back a little bit.
Okay, Laris. You see there's a deep hurt behind her eyes. There is trust that has been built up. And without a doubt, there is that same love that you feel reflected back in her eyes. But you also can see that you have wounded her in a way that you're not sure how long or if ever can be healed. And you see her try so hard to be able to forgive you in this moment, to be able to walk over to you and just do what she has wanted to do for a long time. And you see her take a single step backwards.
I think I start walking towards them.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to Kalaris, I suppose both of them at this point, and go, "What are you doing? What's happening here? Why? I'm supposed to be watching a reunion, something."
Fuck off!
What's the issue? I'm confused.
It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work out.
But the green
Is it-
stuff is gone.
Given
And that was my plan.
Oh, I kind of just look at both of them. Look closer at Kalaris. Remember, you're not the only one who changed.
I'm gonna need one more persuasion check. You're the only one who could do it. DC's pretty high here.
Come on, Warlock.
Please give me a minute. You're making you.
You got
Is there any chance that I,
Please, somebody help
any
me.
chance I helped? Any
Ain't
chance
nobody
I could
else.
help action? Anything
you
like
were
that?
pretty close to being a detriment.
Yeah, no, I was prepared to take another attack. Yeah, I know.
Go for
I don't
it,
think anybody.
bud. Go for it, bud.
I
Got it.
I
Come
did.
on.
I
Come on.
was.
Come on,
I
do
was
it.
going to
Come on,
keep
do it.
going, and it was going to get better.
Okay, persuasions? 17.
You have a minus?
I have a plus 1.
You said 17. That's a 9.
It's a 17.
No, it's a 16. Yeah, I thought it was 18.
I think Jasper's just gonna be like, look, and she's gonna tell, she'll be like, look, it's fine. I fucked up. I needed it to work, and I didn't want you to know that I was gonna try to do this because I was worried it wouldn't work. So we can deal with this later. It's fine. Well,
I need a moment.
yeah. And Jasper's going to diss the fuck up here. Like, she's like, I'm just gonna go swimming. Then she gets in the water, and with her stealth, I have a feeling that none of y'all will see her. I can roll if
Suddenly
you'd
be
like.
so off.
I can roll if you'd like.
Or Ocean.
Okay.
Roll a self check.
I am actively
Oh.
keeping track of Jasper to.
I don't think you are.
I'm saying that as in I'm also hoping to roll. Like I am
Perception
watching
check. Make a
Jasper.
perception check.
I can't even do that in my head.
Yeah, you beat it. It's
If Jasper allows.
33.
yeah, you beat it by 10. 23 over here.
Yeah,
God
Jasper's
damn, I had a
just.
nat 20 to hit that. You would've
Jasper's
beat it
just.
by 20.
Yeah,
You-
fuck. And she's gonna.
Jasper is, all intents and purposes, gone for now. Whenever you like to come back, that's up to you.
She needs time.
And as does Kalaris. Kalaris turns and walks away for a while. There's a lot of emotions that need to be processed between the two of you before anything can go forward.
Can I have a Pocky?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take
I
one.
think in the middle of this, as everyone's walking away, Osen just kind of awkwardly, well, love is like a house, you have to build it from the bottom up.
Yeah, it's that was pretty rough. I'm rooting for them, right? Yeah. So Strella just kind of leans into you.
Eleanor raises her eyebrows and just kind of looks down at the sand and said, you know, if someone were to break my curse, I'd be very thankful for them. And then she kind of rolls her eyes and crosses her arms and says, so, what next?
I have an idea.
Can we just go
yes.
home?
Not yet.
Well,
We have to find Dad first.
Exactly. And
Dad.
I'm gonna walk closer to Sylvain, and I'll do telepathically, I'll say this. I want you to know, since you were unconscious and you didn't see this, you owe me because the only reason you're alive right now is because of the unsurmountable hatred towards you. Because I thought a quick decapitation would have been merciful to what I was going to give you. But I'm a little mixed with these feelings right now. But either way, I need your help. And I want to break that. Empress, there's a lot of bodies that we could use. A lot of bad people we could use. Empire guards. I would like to gather them. If you want to help.
Of course. And I look to Eleanor for a second and just hold her on the shoulder. I'll be back. And I'm just gonna. Are we like flying off or like what are we doing?
Yep.
I think before we proceed with anything, there are still some things to be dealt with up top.
I was
Shall
gonna
we?
say, as all this is going on, because
return?
Frothy doesn't really have anything to do. Can
So-
Frothy have just been like kind of
Okay.
walking up?
Frothy is going first.
Frothy
Alright.
has been.
So
I didn't want to interrupt anything, but Frothy,
Frothy will have a good head start, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.